They scare us and we adore them. Over the years, horror films became more and more graphic due to the ever-increasing technology in filming. With the use of CGI, clever editing and detailed props, the grotesque scenes of excessive bloody violence leave us in shock and awe. The question has been asked many times before, are we in fact getting used to this amount of gore in our films? Are we exposed to that much violence and bloodshed that it just does not simply affect the average moviegoers of today? So myself and BTV are going to be investigating into the subject and hopefully we can find an answer. To begin my search, I'm going to be talking to those who will be directly influenced by this kind of gore and violence, the audience. I've arrived at the self-proclaimed horror fanatic's home in order to get an insight into the audience's view. If there's anyone that's going to be exposed by the effects of desensitisation from horror films, it's going to be this guy.
Hello?
Hi, it's George from BTV.
Oh, come on in.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks, Bob. Thank you very much for having me. So this is self-proclaimed mega horror fan Tom, and so to start off with, how many horror films have you actually watched?
Well, it's easy into the triple digits by now, and if there's a horror movie out there, I've probably seen it.
So do you feel like gore in horror films has increased as technology has progressed over the years, and what is your opinion on gore in horror films in general?
Well, gore's a bit of an interesting topic, because it can either be done really well and boost the narrative, or it can be like some movies which kind of supplement the narrative. It's kind of a half job that way. Well, when it's done right, it's really good. It shouldn't be used as kind of a supplement for scaring people. You should scare people with technique rather than narrative.
So do you find gore in horror films a lot less scary now that you're such a big horror fan?
Well, when I was 8, I used to cower behind the sofa and gore. But nowadays, after hundreds upon hundreds of movies, it's a bit easier for me.
Well, thank you very much for having me today, Tom. Your insight has given me a really good idea of the effect of desensitisation on the horror fan community. So Tom has clearly seen a lot of gory horror films, which could explain why he isn't really affected by them as much anymore. And the same could be said for a more modern audience. Now this effect is called desensitisation, and desensitisation is the effect that when we see something so much and so often that it just starts to not affect us anymore. Now the insight provided to us by Tom has proved to be very useful. However, not everyone will be affected in the same way that he has. Therefore, to get a better understanding of desensitisation, I'm going to go talk to a professional in this field. So I'm here with Kyle, who's a psychologist. He's here today to talk to us about the effects of desensitisation. So what exactly is desensitisation?
Well, desensitisation is where someone sees so much of something, like violence, for example. So, for example, someone who would watch a lot of horror films, seeing a lot of gore to them won't be very scary, but for someone who hasn't watched a lot of horror films, violence to them will be like a lot scary for them.
So is it possible that if a child sort of watches a lot of horror films when they're younger, they'll grow up to be more and more desensitised and kind of less scared about more modern horror films?
Yeah, that can be possible, but it's not just in horror films. Desensitisation is in stuff like social media and games. It's also very easy to access this content.
Kyle couldn't be more correct. As a fact, over half of the population has access to the internet, and that's nearly 3.7 billion people sharing, uploading and viewing content online every day. The professor also talked to me about violence in video games. Does it have more influence than we originally thought? Tune in next week on BTV's Into the Audience, where I'll be speaking to several video gamers who will be showing me the world of graphic video games.